I literally have no recollection of this place at all. It's very Fallout. It's right up my street. Looks designed to withstand nuclear blast, which generally is what they are. So I will go through the archives, check my old photographs. It's like I said, I wasn't filming back then, but I was taking pictures. So if I've got pictures of this, it's getting Alzheimer's. Right, so we're taking a left out of here, down to the road, and if I'm not mistaken, there's the wild. All road walking, I can handle that. So, at the fallouty structure on Cocker Hill, there was a chap with a backpack on, and he sat down, mumbling to himself. Oldish gentleman. Oh, sorry. Let's get a bit higher up. And so I wished him a safe journey. He asked me where I was going. I said, well, boring, as I assumed he might have come from there. No, it's a little late to be setting off, obviously. So I asked him where he was going, and he said Macclesfield Forest. So I assumed wild camper, which he was. I said, oh, a bit of wild camping. He said, yeah. So I obviously wished him a good journey, passed by, and then when I looked back on the map, Macclesfield Forest is ages back down the trail, and just to point out, the sun is coming out. Ho ho! Yes, Lord, thank you. Ready for pitching my tent. And he's got a long trek, so he's all the way back across them hills we've just nearly died on. Then he's got to go east, all the way back, almost heading towards Tegg's Nose. And it's like nearly 6 o'clock now. I really feel for the guy. Might as well, as soon as I've signed off on here, I'm going to pray for him, and then we can see our destination. But he's got a long way to go, and then to Wild Camp. He's just passed a perfectly good site, so I made sure he knew that's where I was going in case he changed his mind. But yeah, so we're going to go down here to the road, and then we're road walking to the Wild Boar. If the weather holds up and the tent gets up, might have a pint. I'm getting a bit hungry. I've had a lot of carbs, so I'm starting to carb crash. I need a bit more of a balanced meal. I've got some noodles, I've got some pasties. I'm getting a bit hungry now. Whew. Yeah, feeling a lot better now, the pressure's off, so let's get to it. So it's at this point here where you can see the post with the British farmers proud to produce your food sign, which was there 3 years ago. This is where we're going to break away, and we're going to carry on down there to the pub. Still got a ways to go up there. Sideways on. Whew. There was a word of warning from coming off the trail to the pub is a fair old whack. You'll be mistaken for thinking that the white building there is the pub. It's not. Looks like a retirement village. Once you've crested that hill, you've still got a long way to go. So there you go. There it is down there. See where caravans are. Hoping there's a nice quiet bit of grass for Mardy. I made it. Sunk my first pint. Went in, paid. Thought I might as well have a pint. Chugged it down. Now, tent set up. Is there any better feeling? The sun is out, and let me show you the view. So the campsite's empty but for one caravan. Apart from the not serving food thing, would have been perfect. But I'm going to get changed, I'm going to see if I can get a shower. And then it's relax time. Well, there's no showers, but there's some nice toilet blocks, so I can have a wash in the sink. But let me give you the tour. Camp set up, didn't take 5 minutes. Clothes drying in the sun. What more can I ask for? Let's get some chow. That's breakfast. Ginsters. I was prepared for them not serving food. That's tomorrow's breakfast. Another Ginsters. And a brew, but we don't want any more brew. So I'm going to make the noodles. Have some noodles. Them there noodles in there. So my noodles are soaking. I do like these noodles. They're dead cheap and nasty, but I do like them. Hang on, got my hand on the mic. Yeah, so it's about 8 o'clock now. All worked out well in the end, in spite of my anxiety. Shouldn't have been anxious about anything. Would have liked some food, not a big deal. So just gonna eat this, chill out in the tent, get to Kip, give them rain for tomorrow. I mean, it's coming out in blue skies now, but yeah, what will be will be. I'm gonna feast and chill. So I'll give you the guided tour. Device is charging from the RAV power pack. Phone charging. Maps. Clothes bag. Thomas Hardy's selected poetry. The wash bag. I think that's the food bag. And that's the foot box. Sleeping bag. Ecotech. Sleep pad. And then my pillow with my pillowcase. I'm set for the night. I mean, sorry, I'm throwing you around. What more can I say? Now, if you give me a minute, let me just plug the dead cat in. Oh, it's not the most easiest way to film. I'm going to be honest, grueler of a day. Absolute grueler. I mean, I haven't even checked. What does my watch say? My watch says 25.96 miles, 54,000 steps. I don't know about that mileage. It keeps bothering me. I'm going to put you down here. So, definitely, hang on. Sorry, we are unorganised. So we had 17 miles, according to this, to the road junction. Then at least a mile and a half to get here. 18 and a half. Plus 2.5 with the dog. 21. Maybe it's accurate, maybe it's not. But I am goosed. That was elevation central. Be warned. Apart from the wild boar not serving food, which I've mentioned several times now. Totally not bothered. Clearly I am. The elevation on this route is serious. I'd forgotten how bad it is. So you're up, down, up, down, up, down. Can't remember what tomorrow is going to be like. But the benefit of tomorrow is I'm on my way home. Back to the railway station. Back to the car. So it's up early, so there's no pressure. And then we're going to thunder out some mileage. I'm going to try and get some lunch while I'm out. I can't remember if there's anywhere to eat on the way or a detour. I think there is at Malcop. I think there is. And that's the plan, really. That 1 hour delay this morning really messed things up, so put myself under too much pressure. I always say, shouldn't be done. Lesson learned, though. Till next time. So I'm just going to chill out, like I said before. I've had my noodles, a few snacks, a few treats, and I might even read some Thomas Hardy's selected poems. No, not that Thomas Hardy. The poet. Done my socials. Devices charging, as mentioned. What more can I say, guys? Anyway, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you back on the trail tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is 5:30. Slept really well, but as predicted, the rain has come. It sounds worse than it actually is, to be fair. I've been out to the toilet, so I'm going to get packed up, get some breakfast, and be on the way. Getting the boil on. My coffee and my porridge. Actually managed to get the right consistency this time. Well, I'm dry. She held up pretty well. Well, good morning. We are back on the trail. Well, we're on the road. 7 o'clock. Took about an hour to pack up. Mainly because, let me get my stick sorted. Mainly because with the rain, can't go fast. Wow. So with the rain, you can't really, things you need to think about. You want to take your stuff out of your tent so you can put your tent down. If you put it out on the grass, it's going to get soaked. So, I've got to kind of do it all in the tent as much as I can. And then I use my chair to prop my stuff on off the grass. And then try and get the tent down and get it all back in the bag. Anyway, I dragged it all into the toilet block and just rearranged it, repacked it. And then brushed my teeth, vitamins, all that good stuff. And then finally managed to get out on the trail. Had to fully waterproof up now because the rain's not due to give up till lunchtime. And you're going to have poor sound quality because where I connect the mic, there's a door on the side of the DJI Osmo, and you take that off to use the mic. Well, then obviously it's no longer waterproof. So with the rain, I've had to put the door back on, which means I'm just using the Osmo's mic itself. So apologies for the quality. Right, so we're going to head back to the trailhead, crack on. Yeah, back at the trailhead now. Just stopped for a minute. A bit of a slog, I keep saying it. It's a slog from the wild boar back to the trail. So uphill now onto the grey and misty hilltops, and yeah, just trying to get some motivation. I struggled this morning, like I said, the rain, the weather, it's always going to bring you down a bit. I had a great evening though, in the sense of the sun came out. It was a lovely, can't lean on my stick, it was a lovely sort of way to end the day. Had my food, what else, chilled out for a bit, spoke to the family, did the socials, and then just zonked about just after 8, which is normal for me, to be fair, and slept right through till 4. And that's quite unusual for camping for me, and it's one of the reasons I don't hammock camp. I did hammock camping for quite a while, got all the gear, obviously there's some videos of it, but I could never sleep in one position. This kind of, you're not quite let down in a hammock, and so I never slept through. I'd constantly be waking up and tossing and turning. So yeah, really worked out. That Hibernate, Eco Hibernate, Ecotech sleep pad, didn't feel a thing. Right, anyway, I'll talk more later because I'm sure the wind's interfering a bit. Ah, wind turbine, a curse on ye, a curse. So that's promising. The sky's a bit clearer that way, and it has given clearer weather for later on, about 12 o'clock. Meanwhile, on and off rain showers, and the fog isn't far off lifting. This is probably the most grey and muggy bit. Even on a good day, I think it'll be quite a slog. You can see again as we look west, familiar landscape. But then if we go the other way, the cloud and the mist still strong. Feeling like I'm back in the zone now. Tell you what I always do, I'm just throwing things out there, just in the hope that it might be helpful to you guys. What I always do before I leave a location like camp, where I think it might be a while before I get to any supplies or anything like that, I'll always drink as much water as I possibly can. Let me just wipe your face. Yeah, so I've had my coffee, obviously, and my cereal and porridge, delightful. And I tried to chug as much water as I could stomach, so I managed half a litre just out of my water bottle, and then filled all my water bottles up. Because there's nothing worse than setting off and then 10 minutes in having a drink and you're eating into your supplies. Then I have ditched one of my water bottles yesterday. Water! I only drank 2 litres, and that was a warmish day, and I'm not expecting it to get too warm. And with it being the end of the trip, obviously I don't need to worry about supplies. So that's just a little tip. If there's any more, I'm going to throw them right at you. It's definitely looking nicer that way, but we've got both now. Look at that. One side's looking clear, the other side like Mordor. So we're coming off Winklemin, another bizarre name. Coming down now into suburbia, or at least some farmland. Oh, steep climb up out of that little valley, and we're heading down there now. It's warm, it's muggy. Just debating whether to take the waterproof off. Famous last words, isn't it, really? Pushing on. Can breathe again now. We'll risk it. It's the last day. So, we'll ruin farmhouse, and then this, which if it wasn't soaked, you can see all the peaks. And we are just come down off that one, going through Shellbrook. Still got quite a few left. So yeah, pressing on. Coming up to the 19-mile mark for the entire trip, which means we've got 16 left, is it? 35? 16. Plodding on, just after 9 o'clock. So we're just coming down now, out of here, and we're going to hit the Dane Valley way, but our trail's going to go west. It's on and off, drizzly rain. As far as today, I'm just lacking a bit of energy today, but I'm going to put that down to not getting that meal I was hoping for, and then breakfast was just porridge and a cup of coffee and kind of rushed. I've had a flapjack since then. Disgusting breakfast burrito. I only managed half of it. Oh, foul. So yeah, my eyes will be open for a pit stop, but right now it's just plod on. Plenty of water, and plenty of snacks, so plenty to keep me going. Injuries wise, not got anything really. I'm a bit foot sore, as in tired. No blisters, no aches, no pains. Shoulders are alright today since I've slept, and that rub on my back, I just put some more. I use that Run Glide. It's like an anti-chafing cream. It's like a roll-on. You can just smear it on. Works really well. And that's about it. You're up to date now. Just plodding on.